Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. A senior commander with the Islamist Hezbollah movement has reportedly been killed in an apparent Israeli drone attack in southern Lebanon. Lebanese state media says that Commander Wissam Tawil was killed when his car was targeted in the Kibbutz Selm area in the Bint Jubail district. Meanwhile, the International Rescue Committee says it has pulled its medics from the only functioning hospital in central Gaza. The IRC says increasing military action means it has to protect its staff and warns many more Palestinians will die without medical care. The move follows the cancellation of a World Health Organization-backed mission to bring medical supplies into northern Gaza. Investigators say Alaska Airlines placed restrictions on the Boeing plane involved in a dramatic mid-air blowout after pressurization warnings in the days before Friday's incident. After losing part of its fuselage, the plane, a Boeing 737 MAX 9, made a safe emergency landing after returning to its departure city, Portland. The NTSB also says the missing section of the plane has now been found in the back garden of a Portland teacher. There were 177 passengers and crew on board the flight to Ontario, California, but no one was hurt in Friday's drama. Apple has begun making payments in a long-running class action lawsuit over claims it deliberately slowed down certain iPhones in the US. Complainants will receive a cut of a $500 million settlement, which works out at around $92 per claim. A similar case is underway in the UK, seeking £1.6 billion in compensation. The US case dates back to December 2017, when Apple confirmed a long-held suspicion among phone owners by admitting it had deliberately slowed down some iPhones as they got older. Hundreds of police in Ecuador are searching for a convicted gang leader who has vanished from his prison cell. Adolfo Macias Villamar, better known as Fito, is the leader of Los Choronos, a powerful gang which is thought to have been behind some of the deadly prison riots in recent months. He was being held in the maximum security wing of a jail in Guayaquil. A Gambian former interior minister has gone on trial in Switzerland charged with crimes against humanity. Usman Sonko was arrested after non-governmental organizations presented evidence of his alleged involvement in killings, rape and torture. Rwanda and Jordan have signed multiple bilateral agreements as the two countries seek to broaden ties. The deals were signed by Rwanda's President Paul Kagame and Jordan's King Abdullah II, who arrived in Kigali on Sunday for a 3-day working visit. King Abdullah also thanked President Kagame for sending humanitarian aid to Gaza. The pacts cover collaboration in health and medical science, as well as economic, trade and agricultural cooperation. Farmers in Germany are blockading roads in protest against subsidy cuts, with more than 500 tractors and trucks parked up at Berlin's Brandenburg Gate. There are also reported blockages in Baden-Württemberg, North Rhine-Westphalia, Saxony and Bavaria. The subsidy cuts were designated to fix a budget crisis after a court ruled the government's 2024 budget was illegal, but the cuts have backfired and there are fears the ensuing row could feed the far-right's popularity. And Oppenheimer was the big winner at the Golden Globe Awards, taking home 5 awards, including the top prize.
The Golden Globe goes to Cillian Murphy.
This is Cillian Murphy's second nomination and first win. Cillian wins his Golden Globe tonight for his role of J. Robert Oppenheimer in Oppenheimer.
But we have no choice.
Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. were both recognized for their acting performances, while Christopher Nolan won Best Director. Succession scored the most wins in the TV categories following its acclaimed 4th and final season. Meanwhile, Barbie won the inaugural Box Office Achievement Award after grossing $1.4 billion worldwide. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.